So today we are out here at Explore USA RV Supercenter in Rockport, Texas, and we are going to take a look at this absolutely massive Dutchman Voltage toy hauler. This thing is super huge, 3 axles, tons of slides, a lot to like about this unit. Hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, before we hop inside, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 20,000 pounds, pretty typical of this size of toy hauler. It's going to have an unloaded or a dry weight of 15,100 pounds and a cargo capacity of 4,840 pounds. It's going to ride on 3 7,000 pound axles, and it's going to have F-rated tires. I do wish they would have put a G-rated tire there. This is absolutely something I would recommend towing behind a dually pickup truck. Preferably a modern dually truck. This is just something that's too tall, too long, too heavy, and you know, it's just definitely too much for most 3/4 ton or even 1 ton single rear wheel trucks. Mainly because of the amount of pin weight you're going to transfer to the back of the truck, plus the cargo, the hitch, and everything in the truck. You're going to want to have at least about 4,000 to 4,400 pounds worth of cargo capacity on your truck. Okay, let's take a look inside of this Triton series 4271, and the Triton series is a little bit lower cost series of Voltage from Dutchman. Have the aluminum fold-out steps. They're actually pretty wide, and you know what? I like these steps because they allow you to gain access to your RV even in tight RV storage facilities. All right, let's kind of pan around this unit and see what it's all about. This is a huge toy hauler. There's a lot to like about it. I like the setup in here actually, because when you look at the living room area, you have this huge sofa, plus you have a seating area right here, a dinette area. You could even throw a couple of chairs right here, and you have really good visibility to the TV, which I like. Has that really large Norcold gas electric refrigerator, pretty much residential size. A good amount of cabinetry in here, so you have some good cabinetry storage right there, and then you have some really big storage right here. Something I've mentioned in previous videos is Dutchman does a good job of putting like a nice gloss on their wood. Over here you have some more cabinets. This is actually a pull-out drawer for your trash can. You have a nice big stainless steel single basin sink, more storage under here, and then you have 3 drawers right here. 2 more down here. It would have been nice to maybe have a slightly shallower drawer here at the top. And then you have some very shallow storage right here. And up top, it's a little deeper, but not much. Up here, you have pretty nice storage as well. You have your 3-burner cooktop, nice size oven, and you have a convection microwave, which is really nice. A little bit of countertop space here. Not a lot of room for a coffee maker unless you set it right here, which is probably where you would set it. You have a little bit of storage under here. So check this out. You have this enormous loft up here. Let me get the camera up there for you. Gives you the ability to put a TV up there. You're going to have a ladder somewhere in here that will actually allow you to get up there. There's a ladder right there. And then you have this elevating bed loft system. So this is a huge queen size bed that can go up to the top, and then you can fold this area up in the garage, and it can also rise up with it so you can put your toys back here. The garage in this unit appears to be about 13 feet long. Yep, and this is a 13-foot long garage. This is kind of cool too. So it's got a half bath back here, and then your washer and dryer hookups are right here, but this is kind of a moving wall system. So you essentially disconnect the wall, you fold it in place around the bathroom area, and the reason they do this, of course, is to give you more space in your garage for whatever toys you might bring with you. You have a nice little medicine cabinet up top here, and you have a really compact cornered sink, which I actually can appreciate. I mean, I think that's a very innovative style of sink to have in the back of a toy hauler, to be honest. What would have been nice is to have a wet bath back here. So just combine the whole thing into a wet bath. The challenge then is, again, because of how this door operates and how they're trying to make room for whatever toys you might bring in here, you would take up more of that space with a wet bath. You have this really cool door right here, which is designed to be able to keep gas fumes and stuff like that out. So it's a really thick aluminum door that has a nice thick gasket right here, and it's a glass door as well, but that's very cool. You have your second entry exit right here, and of course this back door will fold down and turn into a big patio area in the back, which is really nice. You have your tie down hooks here on the floor as well. So if you're bringing your motorcycles, anything like that. You have your tie-down hooks here on the floor as well. So if you're bringing motorcycles, anything like that with you, you have a way to anchor them to the floor. This is a really nice sofa area as well. So this is definitely something that's convenient whenever you're trying to watch TV at night. And this unit, as a normal voltage, would come equipped with 3 AC units, but because this is the Triton series, it's going to have 2 AC units, but you can always install a third one in the back if you get it wired for it. So you have this one right here, and then you're going to have the one up front. Here's your Dometic thermostat. Now check this out. This is the game changer with this unit. The fact that it's a bunkhouse. So you have a bunk here, and then you're gonna have your master bedroom up front, but this is very rare because typically a bunkhouse unit in a toy hauler really doesn't exist, right? So this is super cool how they've done this, and it's a good size bunkhouse. They give you a ton of drawers down here. I would almost say eliminate a lot of these drawers, put a desk right here, put a cabinet up top here, and give you like a desk or a workshop area versus, you know, using it like this. But what do you guys think? This is a bunkhouse version of a toy hauler. Very, very rare, and typically you don't see this. And then coming over here, you see this ladder, which actually takes you to a loft up top. So now you have a loft up here above this bunkhouse. So that is really, really cool. And this is so different for a toy hauler. Typically when you see a toy hauler, this whole area wouldn't exist, right? And they still gave you a 13-foot garage in the back with a loft above it. So far, if we count sleeping areas, you could say you could probably sleep a person on the couch. That's 1. You could sleep, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside of the garage, 6, 7 up top, 8, 9, 10, 11. You could sleep 11 people before we've even gotten to the bedroom. So probably 13 people in this unit. It's crazy. I like the dark batten strips up here too. It makes the ceiling look really nice. All right, let's step into the bathroom area. This is a very nice bathroom. It has a one-piece shower stall system, which is really nice. Has a really nice cabinetry up front here. Nice porcelain or ceramic basin bowl here, plus a lot of room next to it. You still get your drawers and a cabinet, plus a porcelain foot flush toilet. So they've equipped this very, very well. I'm very pleased. Plus you have a lot of room here for toiletries and other things. Let's step into the bedroom. So one of the reasons why this bed faces the way it does and doesn't come off the wall here like you might see on some fifth wheels is because this gives you significantly more room back in the RV. Typically, if you have a wall up here with a closet and you have doors, the bed would have to be positioned significantly further back, and this entry to the bathroom would be about 2 feet further back this way. So you'd sacrifice room in the back because of that. And I think it's a compromise worth making in the garage area. There are so many toy haulers that can handle, you know, bikes and things like that, large quads, stuff like that, but there are very few that give you this type of floor plan that almost nail it. Even though it's a king-size bed, they give you a real small slide here for your wardrobe, and you got, you know, a good amount of room on each side to get around the bed, but you could probably do a little better with the bedroom if you position the bed sideways and you took a little bit of room off of the garage. I'd say 3 feet off of the garage would go a long way. You'd still have 10 feet. And again, if somebody's looking for a toy hauler with more room, there are plenty of those, but there are very few that have nailed this type of floor plan, and I think they're so close to doing it. Second AC. All right, let's take a look at the outside of this really cool voltage toy hauler. All right, so starting up front here, you can see that this has the Rotaflex from LCI. It's the trail air pin box, has a rubber bushing right here to help control chucking. I do not believe this has a generator installed inside of it, though I'm pretty sure you can get it spec'd with a generator. Yeah, the generator box is in here, but there is no generator installed. It has a place for 2 batteries, which is nice. This does have the hydraulic leveling system on it. Your propane cans would be right here, so 1 on each side, both 30-pound tanks. Over here, you have your pass-through storage. Not a huge pass-through storage, but remember, this is a toy hauler, so you got a lot of room in the back. Nice wet bay area. It's the outside of your water heater. Your 50-amp connection has all cable-driven slides. They're all pretty small slides though, so it's not like you have any huge slide that, you know, you have to really worry about putting a lot of weight on those cables. So I'm not too concerned about it on this. You know, a lot of RVs use a rubber propane hose. This one actually uses a really cool steel propane hose, which is pretty nice. And then you can see all your lines coming back right here. There's your dump valves down here. Coming around to the side, these are Carrier HD tires, and these are load range F tires. I would love to see a G load range tire on this unit. Even though Carrier makes a pretty good tire, I would still upgrade to a G rated tire, maybe a Saloon or something like that. Then you can see there is no suspension equalizer on this unit, so I definitely would like to upgrade to that and also put heavier duty shackle straps with greasable wet bolts. This does ride on a 12-inch I-beam frame, which is pretty typical on large toy haulers like this. This is going to be your fueling area back here. You have a large ladder to get onto the back. All LED lighting, which is really nice. You can see your large ramp back here, which also turns into a back patio. You have some LED lighting up top so you can actually illuminate this area, and it is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. There's your second entrance with the aluminum fold-out steps, and this is a side cross ventilation. You have another one of these on the other side to ventilate any smells or anything that might build up in the back there whenever you're traveling. Very cool unit overall. But this specific unit's going to have an MSRP of about $144,000. But the sale price on this, I can guarantee you, is going to be so much lower than that. Typically, Voltages have some of the best discounts available to get you down to a phenomenal sales price. So if this is something you're interested in, I would absolutely kind of ignore the MSRP and just call them and see what the sales price is. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.